Hello everyone, welcome back to our PHP Object-Oriented CRUD application series. In the last video, we created our product model. Today in part 3, we are going to build the product controller which handles the logic between the model and the views. So before wasting more time, let's jump into it. Alright, so first of all, you have to make sure that you are inside the product controller. Now we will start with the PHP tags and we will declare the product controller class. Inside class, we will declare the private property, which is an instance of our product model. Then we will create the constructor. And inside that, we will use our product. After the constructor, we will create the private method validate. This function checks whether the input is valid before saving it to the database. So we need to make sure that we store the valid data inside our database. So the name cannot be empty. Next, we will create for the price. So price cannot be empty or it must be numeric or it should not be negative number. So for the name length, it cannot be exceed 100 characters. So description cannot be exceed 1000 characters. And that's it for the validation. After that, we will create the index method. This method handles showing a list of products. So we have some steps inside this function. It reads the current page number from the query string. Then after that, it also checks if there is a search query. It also defines the limit of product per page and calculate the offset. Then after that, it will call the model to get the right product and the total number of results. Next, it calculates how many pages exist. So for that, we are using count function, which we have created inside the product model. And finally, it loads the index.php view. And this is how pagination and searching are handled in our app. Alright, so we have validate, we have the index. Now the next thing we will create the show method. So this method will show the details of a single product. So first we're gonna grab the product ID from the URL. Then after that we will ask the model to find this product. Next we will declare the if statement and we're gonna check if we did not find any product. So if we did not find any product, we will use the helper function, which is set flash, and we will send the error message product not found. And then we will redirect user to the index.php. So for now we are using the helper function which we did not create it yet, but we will do that later inside the function.php file. And let me fix this one as well. So you can see we got the error because we don't have these function, but we will do that inside the function.php. So for now, I'm going to stick to the product controller. And our next method will be create method. Inside this method, we will show our form. Then we will set up empty values and empty array for the error message. Then after that, we will load our create view. Our create method is done. Now let's create the store method. This method will handle the form submission, and inside that we will check the request if it is post and also validate the CSRF token. Then after that we will collect the submitted data. So when we have that, we will validate the data using our validate method. Then after that, if there is any error, it loads the form with error message. If we don't have any error, it will create a new product inside the database. And finally, it will give us the success message and redirect user to the new products page. So we have checked our CSRF token and we also check the request. Now we have to validate our data. Now we have the data array. Let's create the error array as well. And inside the if statement, we will check the validation. So we're gonna pass data inside validate function and also the error array. So we are sending the data and errors to the validate function, and then we are checking if that is not true. It's gonna assign the data to the old variable, and then it's gonna redirect users to the create.php. And if we have the valid data, we're gonna send the data to the model, and we will use the create method. So it's gonna create a record inside the database. And finally, we will set up our message. This one will be success and product created successfully. And then we will redirect user to the index.php with the action of show. And also we will pass the ID. So that's it for the store method. Next, we will work on the edit method. Inside edit method, we will find the product ID. If we did not found the ID, then we will show the error and redirect user back. Otherwise, we will pass the product data to the edit view. So the form is pre-filled. And after that, we can use the update method so we can update our data inside database. Now let's create the update method. This method will handle the submitted form and it will ensure the request method and CSRF token. Then we will collect the submitted data. After that, we will validate the inputs. If we have invalid inputs, we will reload the edit form. Or if we have the valid data, then we will update the product in the database. And finally, we will show the success message or error message, and then we will redirect accordingly.